He spoke with a fake annoyance while Jungkook was left grinding his teeth. I will bring tea for you. He stopped after they, who had taken 2 or 3 steps forward, asked him. You couldn't make the tea that I wanted, dear wifey. He said in a cool tone and went inside the room. You couldn't make a tea that I wanted. They copy him. Jungkook suddenly came out, walking backwards. They were scared. I was just singing. They ran away. As soon as he said that, Jungkook shook his head and went inside. Jungkook was sleeping. When he was started, right in front of him, Taeyoung was holding his stomach with his hands. There was tears in Taeyoung's eyes. What happened? He sat up and suddenly worried. My stomach, it hurts a lot. They said start crying as soon as he said that. What? How long has it been hurting? He said and stood up for his single bed and said worriedly. For 10 minutes, wiping his tears with his palm, they said to him, sit here. Jungkook said in a soft tone, made him sit on the bed and moved toward the cupboard. What did you eat today? He said while taking out the box of medicines. I hadn't eaten much. They was lying on the bed, moaning in pain. Jungkook was worried. His medicine might not bring him relief. Jungkook lifted Taeyoung up and sat him down. They keep his hand on the painful spot and start to look at him. I'll take you to the doctor. Come on, get up. Have the courage to walk to the car. Jungkook said worriedly, holding Tae by his shoulder. They nodded his head and come to the moving car with his boat. They reached the car in 5 minutes. Jungkook made him sit inside the car, then sat on the driving seat, started the car and left through the main gate. The watchman saw him sitting in the car at that time with surprise and opened the door. It was 12 o'clock in the night. Oh my god, my stomach. While Jungkook was watching him, he left the car at the full speed. Eat less and use healthy food. Jungkook spoke seriously. They was ground with both hands on his stomach. At that time, only one clinic was open. They keep on while covering his mouth. Sometimes they would say, oh my god, and sometimes they say, I'm gonna die. And sometimes they would sit down himself, and Jungkook would forcefully lift him up from the blow. Since when you have the pain? For half an hour, Jungkook had answered. What did you eat? The doctor asked him. I had eaten food. I hadn't eaten anything unusual, doctor. Now treat me. I'm in a bad state due to pain, and you're asking stupid questions. Jungkook said in an irritated tone. Taeyoung, they was left speechless when Jungkook called him out. A warning. The doctor checked him up. Give Taeyoung an injection after taking the medicine, they said in the car. Is it better now? They turned to him and said. No, there is pain, but it is less intense than before. They were still holding his stomach and his eyes were swollen. Jungkook was leaving the car at full speed when they suddenly bored his head. What happened? He was driving the car and said in surprise, This is the same road where I found a ghost of my appearance. A smile came to Jungkook's lips. How did that ghost look like? He said while turning the car. Exactly like me. You know, when I went to the end of the field, that ghost was sitting on the waiting seat. Seeing him, I became so scared. But then, he made me come closer. My scream came out. Then I started running and came to you. Jungkook brought the car in front of the door of the mansion. Alder was sitting, his hand on his stomach. The pain was now quite relieved, so he was quiet. Otherwise, he would have making noises like a child. After making Taeyoung sit on the sofa in the lounge, he went to the kitchen, while Taeyoung was watching his getting habit with amusement. They smiled for a moment. 5 minutes later, he bought Tae a glass of medicine. Drink this and go to sleep, he said seriously, moving to the glass toward him. He was looking at the black water with his nose raised. It is bitter. I didn't drink it, they said nervously. Wifey, open your mouth and drink it slowly. Otherwise, I know how many ways to make you drink this. Mama, drink it. If you didn't drink, then just like Daddy make me drink, he will make you drink it. They suddenly come closer to him and smiled and spoke to Theon, while Jungkook was surprised to hear the word Mama from his daughter's mouth. Perhaps he had noticed today. How? They asked in surprise. Daddy, I'll make Mama drink. Don't worry. The little girl took the glass from Jungkook's hand and sat next to him, while Jungkook was looking at his daughter. Mama, open your mouth. It tastes very delicious. It is not bitter. Drink it and see. She forced Jungkook to smile by putting the glass to their lips, speaking like a grandmother. Jungkook put his hand in his pants pocket and looked at his daughter with a smile. She fed Theon. Look, how easy it was. Daddy fed me like this. They said to Theon while looking at her father mischievously. After drinking, there was made a bad angles of his mouth. Is it still painful? He asked while pushing his hair back from his face. Lightly, they spoke as he closed his mouth. It will get better. Don't worry. You have taken medicine, so after some time you will feel better. Go for a morning bath with Daddy. Then don't lie after eating. Rather, take a short walk and then drink green tea. You won't have any stomach pain and you won't get fat either, she said while non-stop like Theon. Her tone was filled with love. Standing above, Jungkook took a deep breath and smiled. They was sharing her other routine with her. He also used to do the same. Theon nodded and then placed his head onto his small delicate shoulder with love. He bent down and kissed Theon's head. Jungkook was looking at the daughter in surprise. And did she live like that? Talking less, playing less, jumping, and not leaving the house. He went inside while looking at his daughter. Suddenly his chest felt tired. How are you, father-in-law? He said as soon as Theon answered the phone. While Theon's father was worried, he looked at the phone away from his ear and started looking at the number, which was unknown. Who is it? And what nonsense is this? He said worriedly. No, father-in-law, you must have recognized me. Your acting didn't go well with me. You thought you got your son married. His husband will stay safe, right? You have been punished. Theon's father was scared. Stop that nonsense. You have nothing to do with my son. This is Korea, my own country. We are not in Australia where you did anything. You didn't know about Jungkook yet. I'll have you seen your Jungkook. I will kill him. He hung up the phone while speaking with hatred. Oh God, he has came into my son's life again. God protected my son and his husband from that devilish person.